Good morning. And what a wonder-filled morning it already is. I don't know if you got up to see the sunrise. I did. Oh, it's been that kind of day because all of a sudden I realized that it really was an hour later than I thought it was when I got up. So that was a little bit of a shock. Welcome. Welcome to Unitarian Universalist Congregation of Fort Myers, in person and for those of you too online, where our mission is to love, grow, and serve, or as we might say, inspired by our bond of love, we commit to doing the individual spiritual work to transform ourselves that we may actively serve others by actually embodying the 8 principles that are our covenantal community bond. A special warm welcome to each one of you personally. If this is your first visit with us today, no matter who you are, whatever it is that led you to be with us this morning, or wherever you are on your spiritual journey, we hope your expectations of being in a loving, supportive, and welcoming community will be fulfilled many, many times over. If you've not already done so, there are connection cards that are available, and if you just hold up your hand at some point, we can use those and distribute those to you. They are available at the welcome table in the narthex as well. And sharing your information on this connection card is the best way we have of being able to actually be here for you as you explore your spiritual path and the many facets of the UU faith tradition. For members who have knowledge of other members in need of special attention for whatever reason, please share that information on a connection card as well. It is one of the special ways we can meet the needs of those in our UUCFM family. If you have been with us for a very long time, as some of you have, and I see one is visiting us for first time in too long a time, we miss you. If you've been here for a very long time, we hope that you will be inspired and recharged with enthusiasm as we work for the greater good of this beloved community. My name is Gary Robbins, and I'm honored to be your worship associate once again this morning, along with a host of others, seen and unseen. And I started to make a list, but I can't take all morning to share with you. You can see some of them here, and some of them you will experience as working behind the scenes, including the board and committees and all kinds of support that we have. Just a couple housekeeping details during the service. If you are on Zoom with us, please keep muted and do not chat throughout the service, but feel free in the privacy of your home to sing to your heart's delight with each of the hymns. And for those of you with us in person this morning, please keep your phones muted while you are here in the sanctuary. In the spirit of the theme of today's service, which is spiritual transformation, I wish to acknowledge the contributions of this congregation as well as grants from the UU Justice Florida, supporting the work of the Southwest Florida Reset Center to develop and present the Being a Good Neighbor program, working to transform our relationships with the indigenous peoples of the Everglades, who continue in so many ways to experience continued settler colonialism. I thought that was something, when I first got into this, that was something that happened when we first started our country. Lo and behold, we still deal with it today. We are developing action plans to resolve some of these issues, so thank you very much for your support to accomplish these goals. We also acknowledge the long history of the Calusa Indians on whose unceded land we reside, as well as the Miccosukee and Seminoles and all of Creator's creatures from whom we have taken and occupied their land. As descendants of those who came to build a new life on this continent, we cannot right all of the wrongs of the past. But we have a lot of work to do to reimagine a brand new dream of our country that is built on the respect for all the UU principles we profess in our covenant and help make them manifest for all our citizens in all the work we engage in to create an environmentally thriving, spiritually fulfilling, and socially just human presence on this planet. And now, let us join in continuing this transformational, heart-centered wisdom quest as we begin our morning service.
Good morning. I hope you guys are excited. Today's going to be somewhat fun, and I want to be able to interact with you guys so you guys will understand the spiritual transformation that we go through on a daily basis. Okay, thresholds. We cross them every day, from room to room, from outside to inside, and back again. From here to there, from anywhere to everywhere, from age to age. Each threshold offers an opportunity for change, for renewal, for transformation, from what we were and what we are to what we can be. In this hour and in this place, we cross a threshold from our day-to-day everydayness into space and time attuned to the other, to the sacred, to the holy, into an awareness of new life, pregnant with possibilities. How will we be renewed in this moment? How will we be changed by this hour? How will we be transformed through this gathering of the beloved community? Come, you longing, thirsty souls. Come, let us worship together.
In the history of the universe, a long, long time ago, of course, before human perceived light was emitted, was the cosmic microwave background, a form of light imperceptible to humans, but almost from the very, very beginning was there light. Even billions of years before life on the earth first experienced it. As we have crossed the threshold of today's dawn into the presence of the sacred visible light of our evolving creation, may the light of this flaming chalice ignite our curiosity, empower our wills, and uphold our courage as we strive to reawaken to the sacredness at the heart of our own being, as well as in others within our community, in the world around us, and in nature. In so doing, let us stand in body or spirit and share the words of our covenant. Please rise. Love is the spirit of this congregation, and service its law. This is our great covenant, to dwell together in peace, to seek the truth in love, and to help one another. Now, let us join in singing hymn number 298, Wake Now My Senses.
See
the story of all ages, we have Luna's Wings of Wonder. There goes my wings. You see? Okay. In a sun-dappled forest where dew-kissed leaves whisper secrets, there lived a little chrysalis named Luna. She clung to a swaying branch, her silken home shimmering like moonlight. Luna was no ordinary chrysalis. She was harbored by dreams as vast as the sky. Each day, Luna watched the world unfold. Birds sang symphonies, and the flowers danced in the breeze. But Luna yearned for more. What lies beyond my leafy chrysalis? She wondered. Is there magic waiting to embrace me? The older butterflies share stories of metamorphosis, their journey from earthbound caterpillars to sky-kissed wonders. And Luna would listen, her heart fluttering like a fragile wing. She longed to taste freedom, to sip nectar from the blossoms, and just to soar on her gossamer wings. As days turned into weeks, Luna's chrysalis tightened around her. She felt both anticipation and trepidation. Will I emerge as a butterfly, she asked the whispering wind, or will I remain forever hidden? One moonlit night, Luna felt a stirring within. Her chrysalis quivered, threads unraveling. She pushed and wriggled and stretched until, pop, she burst forth. She was a butterfly. But Luna's wings were all crumpled, like forgotten dreams. She clung to the branch, and her heart was just racing, like mine. I'm not ready, Luna confessed. My wings are weak. The ancient oak leaned closer. Patience, Luna, it murmured. Strength comes with struggle. And so Luna practiced. She would flex her wings, catching sunbeams. She would stumble, but each fall taught her resilience. The forest cheered her on, the rustling leaves, the babbling brook, even the wise old owl. One day, Luna took flight. Her wings were quivering, lifting her towards the cerulean sky. She danced with butterflies, twirling among petals. The sun kissed her fragile wings, infusing them with courage. Luna would visit every flower, the blushing rose, the daisy's grin, and the violet's secrets. She tasted the nectar, oh, that sweet as forgotten promises. I'm alive, she sang. I'm free. But the chrysalis lingered, its silver threads woven into Luna's essence. Remember, it whispered, you are both past and present, a story of transformation. And so Luna became a messenger. She would flutter to the caterpillars, their bellies all plumped with dreams. Trust, she told them, within your chrysalis lies magic. Embrace it. The forest changed. Caterpillars spun silk, cocooning themselves, and Luna watched while her heart swelling. You too, she whispered, will taste the sky. And when the moon rose, Luna perched on a dew-kissed leaf. She looked back at her chrysalis, now a silver memory. Thank you, she murmured, for without darkness, there can be no dawn. And so Luna's wings carried her across meadows and over mountains and into sunsets to become a legend, a reminder that even the tiniest beings could transform, their dreams unfolding like petals in the morning light. And if you listen closely, you might hear Luna's song, a melody of hope, stitched with stardust and whispering by the wind. And remember, like Luna, your own metamorphosis awaits.
Now please join in meditative hymn number 123, Spirit of Life, in English and Spanish. Such a touching, deep feeling hymn that we sing. Spirit of life. Many times I find myself standing and singing, and I get the words out, but I don't have the time to really pay attention. So I'd like you to have a chance now to rethink what we just presented for each other in music. So if you feel comfortable, please sit comfortably and close your eyes and listen as the message reaches out to you, listening with your heart as well as your ears. What is it saying or asking? What is it stirring within you? And what is the longing you are experiencing? Spirit of life, come unto me. Sing in my heart all the stirrings of compassion. Blow in the wind, rise in the sea. Move in the hand, giving life the shape of justice. Roots, hold me close. Wings, set me free. Oh, Spirit of life, come to me. Come to me. We long for the Spirit of life to touch us deeply. Are we really ready to be transformed by that Spirit? And if so, how will we be touched? I think this is a wonderful introduction to our Stones of Intention service. Indigenous people the world over have deep relationships with nature, and listening to the messages of nature are typical of their practices. Some call it the practice of prayer. This morning, you may be holding an ancient part of nature, a stone, or you may pick one up in the bowls at the edge of the chancel here as we prepare for the practice of our stones of intention. You might choose to caress the stone to feel its temperature, its shape or texture. What of its long history speaks to you as you hold it in your hands, or to your heart, or to your forehead? Ask that you might, in your own fashion, infuse the stone with energy and spirit of your celebrations, your joys, or your heartfelt concerns for those in your life, or in the life of this congregation, or in our broader community for whom you wish to share your energy, love, light, compassion, intentions, prayers, or best wishes. And as we prepare our stones, bring our stones forward to place them in the receiving bowls with the candle and the sand, know that they will be surrounded in community with all of the spoken or remembered wishes and intentions of the rest of the congregants. This morning, we wish to acknowledge that among our congregants, there are those who are suffering illnesses and difficulties that are very tiring, very trying, and painful. If you are aware of such acquaintances, please share information on a connection card so that Reverend Sue or our pastoral care team might follow up with them in appropriate ways. And where possible, we ask you to reach out to that person with a card, a call, if appropriate. Share your love and concern, holding them in our loving community. And of note this week is that our beloved leader of our worship associate team, Leslie Gatto, fell and broke her ankle while traveling in Costa Rica. She and her sister Lynn and their husbands were visiting Sue and Ulysses after winning the auction for a week in Costa Rica. Leslie had surgery on her almost compound fracture on Wednesday, and she flew back here and is listening online right now. Let us all wish Leslie very quick and speedy recovery, and a complete one at that. And now, I place the first stone for all of those with compromised health and abilities. May they be in the care of competent, attentive, and loving caregivers. And where possible, may we be courageous and supportive advocates speaking up for their health and social well-being. And now, please come forward for your sharing. And now I will place 3 final stones for all the unspoken prayers and meditations and intentions. A stone of respect. A stone of kindness. And a stone of compassion. May each of these 3 elements be present in all of our relations. And may our prayers be heard and our hearts restored.
Thank you, Gary. Let's all join in a little meditation to becoming a butterfly. We're going to go through the 9 stages in this meditation, so I will try my best to use my little inside voice. I've never found it, but I will try today. So stage 1 is, let's find that stillness. So go ahead and sit comfortably, spine straight, palms resting in your lap. Close your eyes. Breathe deeply. And exhale slowly. Imagine yourself cocooned in a silken embrace. Now let's release. Picture old beliefs, fears, and doubts as leaves falling from a tree. Let them drift away on the breeze. You are shedding layers, making space for newness. Let's go to the chrysalis stage. Let's visualize a chrysalis forming around you, a sanctuary of transformation. Its walls shimmer with possibilities. You are safe within, awaiting metamorphosis. Let's feel that little bit of a struggle where we feel that tightness of the chrysalis. It's not easy. Transformation rarely is. But trust the process. Your spirit is weaving wings, even when you can't see them. Let's slowly let the chrysalis crack open. The rays of light will pierce through. You wiggle free, limbs unfolding. You are a butterfly, fragile yet resilient, reborn. Observe your iridescent wings, the colors of the dawn and dreams. They quiver, eager for flight. You're no longer bound by gravity. Now you can soar. Imagine lifting off, a dance with the wind. You visit flowers, you sip nectar, and paint the sky. Each flutter is a celebration of your transformation. Listen to the whispers. You are both past and future. Carry the wisdom of struggle and the grace of emergence. Let's thank the chrysalis, the wind, and the sun. Gratitude fuels your flight. You are part of a cosmic dance. A butterfly is a grand choreography of existence. And also, I surrender to the cosmic currents. I am both caterpillar and butterfly, chrysalis and sky. May my wings carry me towards light, towards love, and towards the infinite. Amen, and blessed be. I hope y'all felt a little inspired there. Okay. A man found a chrysalis of a butterfly. He sat and watched the butterfly for several hours as it struggled to force its body through the little hole at the end. Eventually, the butterfly stopped making progress. It appeared as if it had gotten as far as it could, and it could go no further. The man decided to help the butterfly. So he took a pair of scissors and snipped off the remaining bit of the chrysalis. The butterfly then emerged easily, but it had a swollen body and small, shriveled wings. The man continued to watch the butterfly because he expected that at any moment the wings, would enlarge and expand to be able to support the body, which would contract in time. Neither happened. The butterfly spent the rest of its life crawling around a swollen body and shriveled wings. It never was able to fly. What the man, in his kindness and haste, didn't understand was that the restricting chrysalis and the struggle required for the butterfly to get through the tiny opening was nature's way of forcing fluid from the body of the butterfly into the wings so that it will be ready for flight once it achieved its freedom from the chrysalis. So literally, he interrupted the process of the butterfly to become who he wanted to be. I always felt something was always missing in my life. I searched for something that could fill the emptiness within me. The first thing I did was buy a whole bunch of craft stuff and have a room full of crafts, thinking that was missing with me. I thought that was going to fill my heart. But that didn't work. I wondered what I was looking for and what I had to change to find this answer. Then I heard about a spiritual journey, and I thought it might be the right place for me to start my search. I didn't know what a spiritual journey was in the first place. So I visited different places, but didn't feel like they were the right fit for me. I always felt so out of place. I struggled and just didn't know where to go, who to talk to. I thought changing my ways in one day would feel the emptiness within me, but I was wrong. I learned that personal growth and transformation takes time. And I needed to learn how to walk before I could learn how to fly. And I am one of those people that like to let's skip the steps. That doesn't work. Through my journey, I discovered that the transformative powers of the butterfly. I saw that just as the butterfly needs to struggle to emerge from the chrysalis, so too must I embrace the discomfort of the struggle. I learned that through these challenges, I can develop resilience, strength, and the potential to achieve great heights. I realized that I need to let go of my desires to intervene in the nature orders of things and instead trust the process. And I feel like if I don't have control, you feel like you're out of place. You want to have control of everything, but you have to trust the process, that the universe has something there for you. So I continue to walk my path, inspired by the journey of the butterfly and the divine intelligence inherent in nature's design. One day I realized that I have found what I was looking for all along. I had discovered a spiritual transformation, a journey of self-discovery and enlightenment. I learned to trust the nature's order of things and find peace in journeys itself. And so I continue to walk my path, inspired by the journey of the butterfly and the divine intelligence inherent in nature's design. I know that each challenge and struggle is a brush stroke in the masterpiece of the evolution. A reminder that personal growth is a lifelong journey and discovery. When we accept ourselves and our unique qualities, Our transformation will happen naturally and at the right time. So please, let's not rush the journey. Let's trust that our growth will come when we least expect it. When we are in this journey, we tend to lose hope. We feel that it's just nowhere to go. You feel that everything has been lost. But you have to trust the process. There's a reason why you're there. There's a reason why something happened. There's a reason why everything happens. This is just to give us the resilience, the strength, and the power to continue in our journey. Thank you.
Melyssa, thank you so much for the meditation and for the story and for your open sharing. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
And now, if you have a program, you see that we want to talk about the offering. How about that, huh? It's another issue of transformation. It really is. We transform our labor into something desired in our community, as well as financial resources for our own well-being. And then by our choices, we can help transform portions of our community by our financial contributions. And in the process, we are transformed by our generosity. It's an incredible process when we are open to it. Well, by our affiliation with this congregation, we have made a commitment of support to the fullness of life as expressed in the incredible UU principles, and for their propagation within the congregational life of UUCFM, and also for the promotion and adoption of their essence in our broader community life. Can you imagine what our community would be like if everyone ascribed to the values that we talk about in the principles of UUA? The principles are regenerative gifts that the world so desperately needs in this period of transition and emergence, a message of spiritual and social transformation we must discover, uncover, share, and inculcate into the fabric, the very fabric of our community. And let's admit it, a not so small task in our current broader community. One of the ways we live these spiritual values in the world is by making them real through the form of our personal financial contributions. And we are now invited to make manifest our commitment to this community and to be generous in giving support to the work of this congregation and our designated community sharing organization during this very challenging time. And this month's community sharing partner is the Southwest Florida Voices, an LGBTQ plus friendly chorus, which is welcoming and inclusive, so much so that no audition is necessary to join. You're welcome. You just have to want to sing in 4-part harmony. The chorus was founded in 1992 and performed their first Pride concert in 1993. They sing around town and also on a regional and national level, and their mission is to provide excellence in educational, cultural, and social enrichment for their audience, for themselves, through excellence in the choral arts. As is our custom here at UUCFM, all undesignated funds in the offering will be given to our community partner. You may also designate a portion of your offering to Southwest Florida Voices, either on your check or envelope, or for those of you contributing online, you can go to the donate button on the website and marking it as you wish for community sharing and congregation. And those of you who know Gary know that I also know that if you reach in your pocket or your purse and take out the change, and this morning I have a good handful of change, it can really make a difference in the percentage of money that you give to our community sharing partner. So don't be afraid to do that. And now, may you generously contribute to the great work of this congregation and our community sharing partner, as surely your contributions will be gratefully, gratefully received. Okay, please rise in body or spirit and let us share our words of gratitude. By the work of our hands and the work of our hearts, our love is made real. May we be grateful for all that is given and all that is shared. And while you are standing, let me say that all of you probably know what I didn't know. I skipped right over that hymn. So let us join, please, in singing our final hymn, Building a New Way, 1017.
We are building a new way. We are building a new way. We are building a new way, feeling stronger every day. We are building a new way. We are working to be free. We are working to be free. We are working to be free. Hate and greed and jealousy. We are working to be free. We can feed our every need. We can feed our every need. We can feed our every need. Start with love, that is the seed. We can feed our every need. Peace and freedom is our cry. Peace and freedom is our cry. Peace and freedom is our cry. Without peace, this world would die. Peace and freedom is our cry. Is our cry. Is our cry.
And please remain standing, and we will extinguish the chalice. And please join me in saying the words. We extinguish this flame, but not the light of truth, the warmth of community, or the fire of commitment. These we carry in our hearts until we are together again.
You may sit. We are on a journey. We didn't plan it. We didn't even have time for the bread to rise. We may find ourselves in the wilderness, hungry, thirsty, doubting that we should have ever come. But look around. We are not alone. It is our journey together. A journey to be our better selves. A journey to a better world. A journey to a more promised land. I want to thank you guys for being here with me, joining me today as I do this for the first time. And I am so happy and glad that I was able to do this for you guys. Thank you for being here with us today, and just please join us for coffee and conversation and see my little wings fly in Holbrook Hall to the right as you leave the sanctuary, or by remaining in the Zoom. If you haven't already completed a connection card, please do so now. And we spare 5 minutes, and I want to say a little bit about me. really quick, really quick. As fast as I am, because you guys see I'm real hyperactive, that's how I am in life itself. And what the story said really, really touched me because I am that person. I am that person that wants to get to where I want to go quick. You can't put me in traffic. Please don't put me in traffic. Okay? But I had to learn. I have to learn that in order to be this beautiful butterfly, I have to let things happen, understand that I have to give the universe that control for them to be able to transform me into what they want me to be. So that is where I am right now. I don't know if you guys know where you guys are at, but it'll be awesome always to meditate, to feel where you guys are at and know what you need to change or do what you have to do to get to where you have to be. And I am in that journey. This is where I am in the UU. I love this place, and I will continue to be here and hope you guys like having me here. Thank you so much, you guys, and see you soon.